Yeah, don't be reactive. Be like
proactive.
Yeah,
be
you know
proactive. But sometimes you're proactive and people still don't fucking get it.
Yeah,
they still do
just
some
go right over their head.
But yeah, it's a learning curve. No relationship is perfect from the beginning.
It's not.
You definitely got to get used to the other person, their personality.
Come on.
All right. Ready? All right. Welcome back, guys, to another episode of The Least Favorite Podcast. I'm Natalie.
And I'm Denzil.
And we have a very good episode for you guys today. These are the topics. Talking your shit versus being humble. Why men wait until they fully destroy a woman to be good to her. It's crazy. Some men, yes, let's clarify. And cheating during the holidays. So let's get into it. So the first topic. So we got this from Instagram, of course. It was a meme that said, playing too humble will have you overlooked, underpaid, and underbooked. Talk your shit, own the room, and let them haters be uncomfortable. Okay, so you brought up a question when you saw this, basically saying like, what's more beneficial? Talking your shit and letting your worth be known, or staying humble and letting your hard work and ethic speak for itself?
Yeah. I really felt this post wholeheartedly.
Did you? Why?
Cause like I feel like I be too humble at times. I feel like I need to talk my shit more.
Okay. Humble just in general? I mean...
Yeah. Just in general. Nothing specific. Like I know, like I'm aware of self, but like I just think in certain instances, like I need to voice and let motherfuckers know.
What instances do you feel like at work, or maybe amongst your friends, or in your relationship, or when you first meet people?
To myself.
Okay.
Like it's not even really for anybody. You know what I'm saying? I just gotta say it to myself to remind me, that, I am the shit. Like that I am, you know what I'm saying, enough, or I'm good enough, or whatever the case is.
Do you feel like you have to do that because you're not as motivated, or you're not going after things because you're like, wait, maybe I'm not good enough, or maybe I shouldn't be doing that,
Yeah, there's times where I feel like I'm like I'm not as motivated as I want to be. So like, yeah, in times like that, like just little words of affirmation could go a long way.
Yeah.
Where
for me, like I feel like I'm naturally humble too. And I think, but for me, it comes from like not believing in myself with certain things. So it's like the lack of confidence, where I'd rather just like sit back and observe how other people do it first. And then I've always been somebody that like, I guess having an older sister helped me too. Like seeing how she made mistakes is like, oh, like maybe if I'm quiet and humble and I don't talk my shit and I see other people like fall on their face and fail, like I could learn from their mistakes and then I could come and do it better than them. What else?
I feel that.
Yeah, that. But yeah, I think it's that. And I think also I don't really like people who come into a room and they're just mad loud and like braggy.
Yeah.
To me, it's like, why are you doing all that? Like, what is
point?
Like, why do you feel the need? I feel like if you have it naturally, it speaks for itself.
Exactly.
You don't have to go out your way to like.
And I feel like that's mainly where my humbleness comes from, because I'm a person that is like, I'd rather show you than tell you. You know
exactly.
That way, like, you don't need me to explain anything. You just see it for yourself and you take it. Yeah,
that matters more, because think about all the people who like say they nice at something, but then when either one, they don't end up doing shit with their talent. Yeah. Or two is like, they end up failing. So it's like, are you really that nice? Because you was acting like you was nice. Right. And I low-key am doing it better than you. So it's like, but I don't know. Like, hold on, I had a thought. Shit, what was I going to say? Do you ever feel like because you've been humble, you've been overlooked for certain things? Yeah. Does something stick out in particular? Like, I feel like for me, I just had to wait longer to shine. Like, I kept watching other people shine in areas that I probably would have been better at, but because I was holding myself back, trying to be humble, they ended up being like the star, and I probably did most of the work. or I probably had more information to share that they overlooked, and I could have contributed more, but I was just like, fuck it. Like,
I don't think you were being humble. I think you were
shy,
being timid.
Timid. I think I'm more timid.
Okay.
And that happens a lot of times with people. I think some people confuse humbleness with being just scared.
Yeah.
Because if you're scared, you're never going to take your chance. You're going to always let people step over you.
Yeah, and that's what I'm like now that I'm getting older. Like, for some reason, like me being 30 keeps hitting me. It's like I'm not a little girl. So what am I really afraid of? And why am I not doing the shit that I want to do?
Yeah.
So now I'm kind of slowly getting into like, no, I'm going to talk my shit. Like before we started this podcast, like last night when I went out, I was like talking about my podcast with people and like sharing the things that I want to do and how I want to grow it. I wouldn't have done that a year ago because I would have still been like, oh, like it's new. We're not that great yet. Like I was even going up to people like, yo, you want to be part of the podcast? I see you doing this. I see you doing that. Like having those conversations with people because I believe in myself.
Right.
And I want this shit to grow. So I think now I'm slowly getting into a point of like, nobody's perfect, but nobody's me. So like I can bring my uniqueness to whatever situation and make it fire.
That's true.
And that's it. But like, what do you feel like you were overlooked on? Did anything like work shit?
Yeah, it might be like work. Like I might have just like being that I wasn't confident in myself enough for a certain position. Like I might have been like, all right, let's say for instance, like other people may see you in a certain light and you don't see it. You don't see what they see. It's kind of like you're not as confident in yourself enough to see it.
Yeah.
So I feel like being that I didn't see what they seen, I just got overlooked for a position that, you know what I'm saying? Like,
probably would have been great at.
Yeah. Not to say that management overlooked me.
Right.
I'm just saying like the whole situation was just overlooked because like if I would have applied myself, then maybe like maybe somebody would have like maybe put energy into what I really wanted for myself. You know what I'm saying? Like, so I don't know.
You had mentioned something with this topic before too, where it was like you went in because you were talking about how like what if you're super boasty and then your work is crap? Like should we still admire like the confidence that the person has? You know what? Something like that. You know what I mean?
I see. I knew it was something else that I had to say.
We mentioned Kanye West.
Yeah.
But like he has both, where it's like he's super braggy and like very full of himself. Yeah. To the point of arrogance. See, but his work also matches that, so it's like you can't really be mad. You can't be mad
because he got the work to back it up. But like people who's just out here just like bragging and boasting and stuff like and don't really have anything to show for it, like. It's hard for me to respect your confidence because you don't really. I don't want to. All right, I'm gonna draw that back. I respect your confidence, but it's really hard for me to understand where you're getting that confidence from.
Because you have nothing to like back it up.
You don't have anything. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So like in my eyes, it just looks like you're a clown. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't know. And actions speak louder than words. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, for sure.
So I never really, I don't know. I was never one to like be just out here just voicing stuff that, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like that I'm not even doing.
Right. No, it's true.
I got a question. Do y'all think Snoop Dogg is humble?
Snoop Dogg. I don't even know.
Yeah. Do you think he's like a brag?
I don't think he's a braggy person.
I wouldn't play. He's not Kanye.
But he moves in confidence, and he knows that he's Snoop Dogg. Like
overall humble person, right? Yeah. Did you ever see when he got his Walk of Fame? Walk on the star in the Walk of Fame. Yeah. He was like, "Yo, I want to thank one person, myself.
Yeah. I want to thank me. I want to thank me for believing in me. I want to thank me for doing all this hard work. I want to thank me for having no days off. I want to thank me for never quitting. I want to thank me for always being a giver and trying to give more than I receive. I want to thank me for trying to do more right than wrong. I want to thank me for just being me at all times. Snoop Dogg, you a bad motherfucker, cuz."
Like straight up, like that's who I'm thinking. But that's confidence.
Yeah.
He's still a very humble person. He doesn't come off like super braggadocious or whatever, but he's very confident in himself and the confidence in the work that he put in. So he has that ability to have that belief in himself and be confident. So if you put the work in, you should feel confident in it. You should believe in what the hell you do. Work in. You know what I mean? You should always believe in that shit.
Regardless if anybody's seeing it or not.
Exactly. So that's true. So you can be humble but still be confident. And that's what that post kind of was saying. It's like, don't be so humble that you're scared.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Be humble where you can still come off what's the fucking word? Welcoming to other people so they don't feel intimidated by you, but know your worth and know that you put in that goddamn work and what you do is good enough. Yeah. Not even good enough, it's better than what someone else can do.
It's the knowing your worth part.
Correct.
For me. Like I feel like that's the main takeaway from this, because if you know, all right, you may not be the smartest in the room, or you may not have the most money in the room, but you still are worth something. You still have some type of value to bring.
Yeah.
So I think if you hold on to that, like even me, I'm going to keep holding on to that and just bringing that wherever I go. And that's it.
Confidence goes a long way, man, because like, not to talk too much about my job or whatever, but like confidence put me in the position where I'm at now at my job. You know what I'm saying? Being that like I'm a, senior agent now, it's like, if I would have never had the confidence in myself, if I didn't see myself in that position, like training people and, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't think I would have applied myself. I would have never went for it. You know what I'm saying? And when I got it, it just made sense to everybody. It was just like, yo, like, you should have, like you're supposed to be this.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You're supposed to be here. You know what I'm saying? Like, but yeah. And after doing that, stepping in confidence, like I feel good now. You know what I'm saying? Like I feel like it's like new life.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like you're living in something that
it's like you pushed yourself to a new level.
Yeah.
So now it's
like a new achievement.
It's a new achievement, and I feel like that brings more achievement in the future. Yeah. Like other opportunities will come because you took an opportunity.
I get motivation from that too, because it's just like, what's next?
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Like I feel like prior to, like I could say like maybe like a year ago, like I wasn't confident. I wasn't as confident as I am now. Yeah. Like I feel like, not to say I'm invincible, but I feel like I can do anything I put my mind to. Yeah. Because looking back in hindsight, there's a lot of stuff that I did that I never thought I would do. You know what I'm saying? And I did it. You know what I'm saying? Like, so I could do anything I put my mind to.
Shout out to us for doing what we want to do.
Question for both of y'all, right? Another question.
Yeah.
Y'all don't have to say any name.
Okay.
Both of y'all think of the worst rapper that's just terrible, right? Whoever y'all think of, whatever.
Okay.
Now, I bet you if you can Google right now who that person probably thinks is the best rapper, and the person they're gonna say is themselves. Every rapper, no matter how good they are or what, they're all gonna be like, yo, I'm the best.
Yeah.
No one can fuck with me. Right. Blah, blah, blah. So they have that confidence. So as long as you have that confidence in your goddamn self, you can fucking become the biggest artist in the world with self-belief and shit.
Yo,
you know what I mean? Because there's so many.
Fish, remember that guy? Come on, bro.
Ooh.
Ice JJ Fish is that dude.
What the hell is that?
Damn, I'm gonna have to insert a clip like right in
here.
Insert
right here. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Team Light Skin is not claiming him though.
Y'all took L's for years
because
for
of
that
him?
guy.
So what was he, a rapper?
No, he was
internet.
He was
whatever.
And what happened to him now?
He's still on it. Same shit. Oh, I've seen videos fairly recently, like in the past year. I think
with views and everything.
Yeah,
interaction, like engagement.
I'll show you after.
Well, whatever. So that's the takeaway. I guess confidence. And
be humble, but don't be so humble where you're
there gotta be a balance. I'm just not a fan of arrogance.
Don't be so humble where you're blocking your blessing or blocking what you deserve.
Right.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Yeah. That's what it is.
But talk your shit enough where people know your worth, where it's no question.
Correct.
Yes.
Correct.
Balance it.
Exactly.
All right. And also, if you are the person who just be like super bragging and talking shit and you got nothing to really contribute or show for it, like that's gonna show. Like you will be revealed.
Yeah.
With time.
Yeah.
And if you're humble and you are timid and you don't really like, I still feel like your work will shine through in some way.
Time.
In time. It just might take a little bit longer.
Yeah.
But your time will come.
Right.
All right. So the next topic.
Real quick.
Go ahead.
Does talking your shit speed up that process?
I think it will, because when you talking your shit, like you're speaking in a definitive, like I am this, I am going to do this. So you're manifesting it faster because you really believe. Like they say, what is it? Like people say, I'm gonna believe it when I see it, but people like that see it in order to believe it, and then like that shit really comes through. So I think it does speed it up. Yeah. All right. So next topic: why do men wait till they fully destroy a female to be good to her?
There's so many angles I could like.
I don't really know where to go with it. I think, what did I write here? I think the fault is on both parties. It's an ego thing. A lot of people just have demons they haven't confronted yet, and the pattern will never be broken. Doesn't even matter who the woman or man is. Honestly, I don't even know what I was saying here.
Yeah, that was really dark.
Okay. Because I feel like, this is where I was going with this. Okay. If you're in a relationship as a woman, and you're with a man who you feel has fully destroyed you. Like he done put you through it emotionally or maybe physically if he put hands on you, God forbid. You also allowed it. You know what I mean? Because you forgave him, you took him back, you stood, you didn't leave after the first or second or third time. So it's kind of like, the man probably fully destroyed her and now she wants to leave, and because he knows he's going to lose her for sure, he wants to like be better and change. But also, it's kind of her fault that he was able to fully destroy her because she stood there. That's how I look at it. So it was like the fault is on both parties. And I think when men are like, they try to do good after the fact, it's just an ego thing. Like they don't want to be a loser. They don't want to be the guy that lost anything or lost her. So I think they just fight more because it's like, oh shit, like she's leaving me. It's a form of like they feel rejected or abandoned or neglected. So it's like, fuck, like I need to fight for this back. But then they end up getting it back and they still fuck it up. Or
he probably really loved that girl and probably like realizing like, damn, like I'm really about to lose this.
With that though, I just feel like if you really loved her, why you put her through all that shit? Like that's not love.
Yeah. It isn't.
You know what I mean?
It isn't.
Like a lot of people, they feel like, but
what's the right way to do love though?
There's no right way, but I think to the point where you're disrespecting your woman and degrading her, and like it's a form of emotional abuse. Fully destroy is fully destroy. I don't think there's like a little destroy.
Destroy is
like
destroy.
You don't destroy. Yeah,
whether
destroy.
It's verbal, physical.
If I destroyed this right now, there's no way we're gonna get it back. It's destroyed.
Think about
you don't halfway destroy
Diary
something.
of a Mad Black Woman.
I thought you.
Right.
I heard diarrhea. My bad. That's why I reacted like that. My bad.
Did you see that movie? The Tyler Perry movie. He destroyed that woman.
And what did she do? She rebuilt him after he was destroyed.
She did.
But
she made him suffer. Yeah, and she finally left. She tortured him for a little bit,
but not as much as he did to her.
Right.
And it was definitely deserved.
It was, yeah.
So, but once he, was down, he now wanted her back after he destroyed her, and realized, damn, what the fuck was I doing all this time?
And on top of that, when you know that saying, like you don't notice what you have until it's gone. Mm-hmm. When you start realizing, like, damn, like she's really over it, like she's really not, you know what I'm saying?
She really not trying to fuck with me.
Yeah, like that, it gets real scary.
But that's the thing, like I think as women, we're so forgiving and we just keep like overlooking things. So I think a lot of times, if you excuse one behavior, then you make room for the behavior to happen again. That's how I see it. So it's like, the guy's like, oh, like I did this, she took me back, all right. Like, cool, I'm sorry, but now if I do something else, she might take me back. And then I could do something else and she'll take me back. And if you're the woman and you keep taking them back after all these instances, it's a behavior, it's a pattern. We're like creatures of habit. Mm-hmm. So it's like, okay, you get used to this routine. I fuck up, she takes me back. I fuck up, she takes me back. Until one day the routine is broken and it's like, oh shit, she's not taking me back. It's tough.
This is where. All right, I'm gonna go back to the original question, right? Because it says, "Why do men wait till they fully destroy a female?" Like, my thing is, what was he doing to get you? He wasn't doing he didn't do any good at all. Am I just looking at this too black and white?
What do you mean?
Because it's like it's saying, why do men wait till they fully destroy a female to try and be good to her?
No,
so he wasn't good before.
I think there's and that goes.
Am I looking into it?
No, I think you're on the right track, but again, it's like
because it's like if he wasn't doing good, why did it get to the point where you're destroyed now?
It's never. You see, okay, so it's never just black and white like that in a relationship, because in no relationship are you always happy, and in no relationship are you always sad.
Okay. Yeah.
It's an ebb and flow. You have moments where you're happy. Ups and downs, peaks and valleys. So there's moments when you're happy, moments when you're sad. So now, if you guys argue and he comes back and he's always super apologetic, he tries to woo you every single time, he takes you to your favorite restaurant or he buys you nice things. It's like, oh, but look at all this good he's doing. Like, yeah, he just did it was just a minor misstep.
Right.
Like, it's not that bad because I know he loves me. He tells me he loves me. And he is there for me. Like, you start thinking about the good memories. Oh, he's there for me in these moments.
Okay.
He was there for me in that moment when I was sick or whenever. So you hold on. A lot of times we just keep fantasizing that somebody's going to change. And we hold on to all the good things they did in order to keep, getting us through the bad times. It's really just about what's too bad for you. Like, what is really your breaking point? And some women have a higher threshold than others. Like, some women could really tolerate a lot of bullshit, a lot of disrespect before they finally are like, you know what, I'm out. Whereas another woman might be like, you fuck up one time, I'm off this. Like, I'm not going to even continue doing this because you're already showing me who you are with this one thing. And other women just give mad chances. So I don't know. It's never all bad, though.
Yeah.
It's never all bad.
That's true.
But I mean, I've definitely been in this situation and it sucks for them.
Because it's like...
It didn't suck for me. Because when I'm over it, I'm over it.
I guess I don't want to, to say play devil's advocate, but how could you fault a person for, doing what they got to do to save something in a situation where, they about to lose everything? You can't really fault them for that. Man or woman.
You can't fault them for what? For disrespecting you?
No, not that. I'm talking about, you said, all right, it says, why do men wait till they fully destroy a female to try and be good to her? All right.
Oh, for him finally trying to make it better.
Yeah.
You can't fault him, but again, it's not.
I know at that point it's too late.
It's too late. It's like, yo. I've been in unhealthy relationships and I've been in healthy relationships, so I could tell the difference. When you fuck love, right? Because we always say respect is more important, and that's true. It's like, if you really respected me, you wouldn't have said the things you said or did the things you did.
And we wouldn't be here right now.
We wouldn't even be here. We would still be together and happy. But because you wanted to show your ass repeatedly, there's consequences to your actions.
Yeah.
So you can't expect to constantly disrespect somebody and for them to keep taking you back. Yeah, I probably took you back 5 times too many, but maybe on this 6th time, I'm fucking over it.
Yeah, it's a dub now.
Now you want to fix it, but where was this energy before when you were violating me? So it was like, fuck out of here. No, I'm not. And
you can't wait till it's too late to start doing the good stuff.
Yes,
you know
and
what
that's
I'm saying?
the message. That's the takeaway.
Yeah.
Don't wait until it's too late.
Don't wait till it's too late.
If you really love the person you're with and you really respect
them,
let them know and show it with your actions.
Yeah.
Because they don't mean shit to me if you're telling me you love me, but you coming at me every day or disrespecting me every day. That's not love. I don't give a fuck if you looking at me in my face and telling me you love me. Your actions aren't showing that.
Right.
So the problem with that is, though, it's not you. No, but a lot of times women don't. They'll, since they're staying around so long, keep coming back, or not expressing what they need for love. A man's just gonna be like, yo, I'm gonna just do what I want to do because I can. Right. You know what I mean? Yeah. So if she's gonna leave me and come back 5 times, well, I'm gonna do it 6 times.
Right.
Just because. Right. So it's hard for that guy to, if after the first fuck up, early on, if it's over, then cool. You know what I mean? Everyone's like, whatever. But if it's a pattern, I can just keep doing this to you, then it's like, fuck, all right, let me just push it. Then I'm gonna keep pushing and pushing until that point was like, oh wait, this is the breaking point. Yeah. Fuck, now I know what the breaking point is. All right, let's go back on that. Like
the man or whoever, because sometimes the man is fine and it's the woman who's fucking toxic and destroys the relationship. Yeah. So we're not just gonna put it. Well, I don't want to just put it on men. But I think a lot of times too, when you get in that pattern, you just accept, oh, this is the dynamic of our relationship. We're gonna argue. And a lot of times you might take it light, like, oh, we're just gonna argue, but then we're gonna be right back to it anyway. So you don't take it seriously, especially if the other person is taking you back. It's like, oh, they don't take it that seriously either. They haven't left.
It's like you're just sweeping it under the rug.
Exactly. And then that's why what you said is like, the woman may not always voice, yo, you can't speak to me like this. Yo, next time you do this, I'm not tolerating this. This is these are my boundaries, basically. A lot of times women, we're not clear on what we're willing to accept or not accept. And we kind of like, the minute a man does something to us, that's when we want to react and be like upset. But maybe if you made your list of demands or boundaries clear from the beginning, they would know how to come at you correctly.
Yeah, don't be reactive. Be like
proactive.
Yeah,
be proactive. You know but sometimes you're proactive and people still don't fucking get it. Yeah, they still do some
go right over their head.
But yeah, it's a learning curve. No relationship is perfect from the beginning.
It's not.
You definitely got to get used to the other person, their personality. Unfortunately, people come into relationships with their own traumas that you got to sort through. But I think if both people are willing to work at it, cool. But you can't just keep violating somebody and expect no consequences out of that.
Yeah.
Like, it's just not right.
Right.
That was heavy. All right. So, the cheating on Christmas.
Jesus Christ.
Hold on. I need to rewatch it, so I just want to play it again because I want to see exactly. I just need a refresher.
Bro, it's like it was night and day. Like her energy, she got defensive, and then it was just
Hold on.
Like what you talking? Like,
all right, so let's see this.
Yeah. Drew that energy all the way back.
What's going on? This is my stuff.
She's on 1,000 right now.
What?
She got to swing.
In her matching PJs.
Look, energy going down right now. Look, her face, she's stuck.
She's trying to think, like, who?
Look.
Nah, she not trying to think who. She's trying to think like, damn, what message? She like, what message this nigga saw?
Where she realized she got caught, when she looked away like this, and she started fixing her pants like that.
You know him. You've been around, so that's my co-worker. That's like my friend. That's like my partner. I know his girlfriend.
Her tone of voice and everything changed.
We my brother? Like my bro?
No, that's
like my bro?
It's cool. I'm not tripping. Get your shit up.
Like you gonna...
So you think it was petty what he did?
Must have been a cancer.
Chill, because I wouldn't do something like that. I don't see the point. All right, I just said I don't see the point in him doing that. Even though for me it was funny. I'm sure it wasn't funny for her, but it's like, why go through the effort? You cheat on me, I'm mad at you. I don't want nothing to do with you. All of that extra shit for social media is just like...
Yeah. Well, yeah, for the social media, that was just a bit much. But if he would have did that just off camera...
Cool, fine. Yeah. He wanted a little... But to me,
because I feel like that solidifies it. Like, there's no... Like, she got caught and... Like, there's nothing she could really say. Like, it's a dub.
So this is my thing with that. Like, it's too much dialogue for me at that point. Like, if I'm done with you... First of all, you're not even going to stay the night to open your Christmas gifts, and I'm going to have this whole conversation of, oh, who's this? And does his girlfriend know you? There's too much conversation. Yeah. I saw what I saw. I know you cheated on me. Get the fuck out. Yeah. We don't even need to. I'm wasting wrapping paper on you.
Bitch, I can't even wrap a present. What the
fuck? Gigs on my phone, recording this shit.
The niggas had
Why do you want that memory in your phone too? They had the matching
pajamas on too. Like, come on, like that's crazy.
Like, I get it. Like, he just wanted to shit on her and like really, I don't know, the shock factor.
But
maybe
sometimes, well,
if you done, you done.
I don't want to condone the toxicity, but sometimes you gotta let a motherfucker know how much you hurt them, how much they hurt you.
True.
And that might have been the height of how much he was hurt. I respect him. I respect how well kept together he was about the shit.
He was pretty calm.
That's the scary ones.
He was pretty calm about it.
He was like...
The fact that he took the time to wrap the gift, he was probably calm as fuck doing it too.
The fact that y'all even sitting there, she got all talking all crazy to him too. Like, he kept himself like, yo, all right, go ahead.
That was tough.
Like, I ain't even mad. Just get your shit.
Yeah.
Get out.
Yeah, but then it's like, I don't know. For me, it was if it was me and I found out my man, whatever, it wouldn't be all that. It would just be like, yo, I saw this. I know you cheating on me. Just get the fuck out. Yeah. Not wrapping a gift. But it was funny. I feel bad, but... Oh, I had a question for this, though. Do you think people stay together just for the holidays?
Yeah.
I've done it before.
I'm not going to...
Like, for the gifts.
Really?
The gifts, and you don't want to deal with the awkwardness on Christmas. Like, oh, where's your man? He's not coming. And it's like... Damn, we broke up. Like, I don't want to have that conversation. So it's like, let's just bin and grit. Wait, what is it?
Shit, I'd rather break up before the fucking holidays.
I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, I would rather just do it before the holidays.
It gotta be way before, like October. I'm not gonna break up the week before Christmas.
Please.
So that's like a premeditated breakup then. Yeah. Jesus Christ. So how long ago did you want to break up?
Oh, like a year. The whole last year of our relationship.
So why did you stay? You didn't want to be alone?
No, yeah. And I was unsure, like 1 foot in, 1 foot out. I didn't want to make a mistake, break up with him, regret it. Like, I wanted to be 100% sure. And around that time, I just wasn't. So it's like, fuck it. Let's just get through the holidays.
I'm not gonna hold you. I'm not doing that. I'm not staying with you just for the holidays. Because it's gonna be wild, fake energy in front of
Oh, yeah, I learned my lesson. Because you feel it. You don't even want to be around them.
I would much rather deal with the awkwardness of like, yeah, it just didn't work out.
I actually have a question. Yeah. Wait. So, compare the gifts that you bought him to the gifts he bought you. What was like the value wise? Was it more from his end, like what he got you, as opposed to what you got him? Did you just buy him like some socks or some shit like that?
I think it was equal. I don't remember, but I think it was equal. Yeah, it wasn't.
So you still put effort into what you got?
Yeah, I put effort.
Okay.
Even though you was already like a year checked out.
I was checked out. Even though I was checked out, it was like whatever. We had a good, whatever relationship we had was good enough. You could get this present.
Okay.
It didn't matter to me that much.
I was wondering if that affect like the
it didn't affect. No. It didn't affect that. But I mean, I wouldn't do that again. I definitely learned from it. Because then I was miserable on the holidays next to somebody, like watching him eat. Like, ugh, hope you fucking choke. You know what I mean?
Like,
listen, when you're done, you're done. That's it. The end. We don't have any more topics.
So
is life fun without toxic shit?
That's a whole other conversation. Let's put a pin in it.
Life fun without toxic?
Yeah, for him, yes.
Yeah. You want toxic shit in your life?
Not to say that I want it.
A little toxic.
Think about how much shit that's fun that's toxic.
Well, not in a relationship.
Huh?
Not relationship wise.
Nah, I'm not talking about nothing specifically.
Like drinking and shit? Yeah, I need all that.
Drinking is definitely toxic.
I'm just saying toxic.
Okay,
I'm not talking about nothing in specific.
Okay.
Other people who don't drink or smoke would probably disagree.
Like, what's life without vices?
Yeah, no. That's different. Okay. Yes.
Yeah.
I agree. But I thought you were talking about like a relationship wise. I was say, hell no. Ain't trying to fight.
Nah, not specifically that.
Okay.
Who would want that?
No, there's levels.
What's McCall him? Moneybag Yo.
Oh no, we not. You want to?
I mean, his girl.
Bro. I was really trying to keep this under 30 minutes.
All right, don't worry. That's how we ended it. We'll just end it there.
We'll save it. All right, cool.
Is she even worth a
She's
reaction?
She's not even worth. That's what I'm saying. That's why I want to talk about it.
I watched that shit and I got tight.
But this talking about who wants somebody who wants toxic.
That's next week. We'll talk about it next week. All right, so stay tuned for next week's episode. We are done with this episode. Like always, comment, share, subscribe, engage with us. Let us know what you want us to talk about on here.
Word.
And yeah, that's it. Bye, guys.
Don't wait till it's too late.
Facts.
Fellas and ladies. Out.